Hey everybody, finally update time. I've been working hard, making the monies, but finally got around to working on this thing again. Probably a week ago. I spent 4 weeks waiting for big block engine stands because you do need them, and that's about it. Other than that, I've had a little bit of time lining it up, which wasn't bad. It's a mess right now. I gotta straighten it out tomorrow. Got all the wiring in, hooked up. I fired it up. It runs. Just getting the nose back on. I gotta go to Ward Lumber in the morning, get a few bolts, because the ones that they put in it when they put them washers and skinny little pieces of rubber in there, they too short. So I gotta go get some tomorrow. Finally modifying my heater box. I was going to pull it all apart and refiberglass it, but if I ever got to take it back out again, I'm not going to want to get to them bolts down there. And, excuse me. Where did my heater go? Where did Dad put that? Right here. This is what I had to do to it. I had to turn it. I'll show you more about that when it's finished, but I had to refiberglass it and turn it, and it was fun. But, yeah, got rid of the wooden bumper. Wooden bumper gone. Came off a truck from Wisconsin. Built my exhaust. Goes down through there. Right through here. Turns up. Goes up here. And you really can't see it. To a stack. I'll eventually add a second one, but this is all I had for money. Had to modify the crossover. Oh, there we go. Now I get a light. This is what I had to do to the crossover. I had to 90 it back and around and back up into the other side. I had to build a bracket from hydraulic clutch because I still couldn't find a 84, 85 and up bell housing for a 4-speed. But close. I gotta move it back over. But wasn't able to find one of those. And come on. Eventually, when I go to redo the dash, interior and all that stuff, I'm gonna cut this dash straight out because it's bent. Then we go warp right in the middle of it. I think those fit down there. Put an indicator light in where the choke hole's got to go for now. This is my clutch bracketry. Right down there. Works. Ain't the prettiest looking thing, but it works. 10 gallons of fuel, like $47. Ouch. We'll figure I just about get done and fuel goes up. If you guys are wanting to do the AC delete, the one for a small block Chevy, the same exact one. It works. I got my power steering pump on for the Hydro Boost. I bought this, but I gotta figure out how to make it work. I gotta find a different pitman arm. But this is the factory rear power steering for a 67 Chevy pickup. Pretty cool. It's gotta get to work. But not a big deal. I'll figure it out. I gotta build another battery box over there if I can fit it. Bought 2 brand new diehards. They're somewheres. Where are they? Right here. $200 for the diehard batteries. It's the only battery I'll buy. Toughest battery out there, to be honest. For the price, anyways. The Optimas, they're a good battery, but a little hard on the wallet. Touch up. Got acquired a few scratches on the way in. When I get done sorting things out and getting it all together, I'll show you guys how the wiring had to been done, and it's actually really simple, basically exactly how I explained it in the other video. What else did I do? I think that's all I really did. Fuel pumps hooked up. 373s might go in tomorrow or Sunday. Gear up a little bit. And what I meant is tight. It's tight. Very tight. Nothing hits, luckily. I gotta get rid of that voltage regulator. Don't need it anymore. Probably give it to Christopher or somebody. I think that's it. What I had to do too is, because I got that radiator out of a 84 Chevy, too tall. So I have to go back to using the 67 radiator, which is the one in the front. And what I did, I took the nipple off the water pump of the small block, and I just put it back onto this water pump. There's a little plug right there. So, did that. What else? What else? You might have the injector pump turned up a little bit too much. She smokes blue when she's running. But I only fired it up for just a quick second, make sure she ran. Acquired a lot of dust. It's been what now? 3 months? Something like that. Junk injector pumps. Well, I don't know. Looks a lot better with that stinking wooden bumper off of there. And with the rustic, I cut the front end of the frame off and all that good stuff, and I put it right on this one. Can't really see it. See about a little weld there on the bottom. It's welded front and back. Had to modify the bell housing a little bit to put the metric starter on, which I don't think it's really going to bother anything. I mean, I didn't beat on it with a hammer and stuff when I took it apart and cut it and stuff, so I think it'll be alright. If it does, I know there's about 100 in bell housing, so if that one breaks, I'll just go get another one. I ended up making my own fuel lines. Up there. And I'll just do the whole wiring harness thing in one video, but this is where she's at right now. Plenty of room back there. I mean, the heater core is probably going to be down there, dummy. Probably an inch or so away from the turbo, so I'm going to see if I can find somebody that's got the shield for that. Excuse my hard breathing, I'm getting sick again. Probably put some heat tape on that. And oh, I tied the, oh, you can see it right there. I gotta neaten that up too. Put the oil pressure gauge sending line in the back of the motor. It bolts right up to the little nipple that sticks out. Other than that, I think that's about it for now. Tomorrow when I get the radiator and all that stuff in, I'll make a video of the old girl running. Finally. Alright everybody, see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing.